cleaning my room because a girl's coming over. Guys, I've got a girl coming over and my room's got to be spotless when she gets here. I don't want to gross her out. Here's the room before. Now, I did finish all these Cokes, these Dr. Peppers. I told you guys I would. I'm taking them down. I drink the old ones. They taste fine. The Starbucks did not look good. I wasn't going to drink this anymore. I think I'm done buying Starbucks because it molds really quickly, which isn't good. Anyway, though, we've made a lot of progress. It looks so good. I think she'll be really impressed when she gets here because, I mean, like, my gaming setup's clean, so when she sits down to, like, play League with me, I think it's going to look really good. What do you guys think? Like, down here, this side's not, it's pretty good, actually. But overall, I think it's looking really good. Please wish me luck on my date, guys. I'm really nervous, and I think it's going to go great. Thanks for watching.
So there's this guy on TikTok that's been getting a ton of attention lately. The name of his account is Pow Envy, however you say that. And the whole shtick is basically that he's a disgusting Roblox streaming freak who lives in horrible conditions. Like, I'm sure you guys have seen Asmongold's bedroom before, you know, millionaire streamer who has a bunch of trash all over his room. That room is so disgusting that when his gums were bleeding from him not brushing his teeth, he used to wipe the blood on the wall next to his bed when he got up in like the middle of the night and then go back to bed and then not clean the blood wall. Like, that's how bad it was. Well, this guy on TikTok basically aimed to fill that niche as a crusty goblin who spent all day being terminally online in like the most disgusting way he possibly could be, and that basically just means having a really foul room with roaches all over it.
My morning routine as a Roblox streamer begins right as I wake up. I step out of bed and I jump on my computer so I can get onto my favorite game. Can you guess what it is? That's right. I get straight onto some Roblox, play a few games, eat some of my leftover breakfast from yesterday. It's better the day after, I promise. Drink some of my water that I've left out. It tastes the same. You can't even tell. Then, I like to step out of my room, leave the domain as they say, head straight for the bathroom, brush my teeth, make my teeth sparkly white. Then, if it's a Saturday, I'll shower. Every other day is a skip. My hair looks so good. Today is Saturday, as you can tell. Then, I go take my daily Xanax for relaxation. The trash is fine, doesn't need to be taken out. Pet my beautiful cat because he's the best. Then I pet my dog so she doesn't get jealous. Now, after all of that, I think I'm ready to begin my day as a Roblox streamer. I love Roblox. Thank you.
But I think right off the bat, you can tell this guy is putting on a bit of an act. I mean, he does have the really long, greasy hair. Not that I can say much in that department. It's over. And he does have gross pubes on his chin. Again, I'll plead the fifth on that one. But there are things that make this like such obvious bait. Saying that his breakfast tastes better a day later, or that his old dusty water is just fine. I mean, he's baiting people. He's clearly baiting people for attention. Before any of his posts blew up, he was making posts about how he was going to live stream himself cleaning his room and just showing off how absolutely disgusting it was. And make no mistake, his room is pretty foul. I'm not going to say that it's not disgusting. It is. But at the same time, I think this was all like a calculated move basically to get famous. And eventually it worked. Like with this video, which has the caption, "They always crawl on my feet," referring to the roaches that apparently infest his room due to all the food he leaves out all the time.
How I stay young and healthy as a Roblox streamer. First, when I wake up, I kill any pesky roaches that were trying to eat my leftover dinner. That's so mean, but I got my pizza back. Then, I like to go to Starbucks. What's wrong with my car? Does anybody know? I think it's fine though. I listen to Polo G, he's the GOAT. Grab me some Marachan spicy ramen noodles. This really gets me going. I think the salt really helps maintain a salty diet, which is good for you. I eat two because one's just not enough. Boil the water, pour it in, and after 3 minutes, voila, it's good to go. Isn't that delicious? Then, I like to just put it down. I'll take it down later when I need to. Then, I grab myself a Dr. Pepper Mini. These are really healthy compared to the original size. Grab me some organic batana oil, put it in my hair and scalp to help my hair growth. Thanks, Dr. Truth. Looks so much better. They tell me to rinse it out, but I'm okay. Then I kill more roaches that are trying to crawl on my feet.
It's just way too perfect. The tire on his car obviously being deflated, awkwardly mispronouncing the name of the ramen being Maruchan for the ramen package. If you want to commit to the bit, by the way, I recommend pronouncing it right because someone who looks like you would definitely know some weeaboo shit like like that. Saying a small Dr. Pepper is healthy because it's smaller than the original. All of this combined just makes a perfect formula. He also says he likes Polo G. Now, as you guys know, I'm not exactly up to date on urban youth culture, and as a result, Polo G is really out of my purview. I don't even really listen to rap, like, at all. I just recently got into Jake Hill, and I guess that's rap, but it's like very white boy rap, and that's about all I can do these days, or ever. But Polo G is a very successful rapper. 3 of his albums have gone platinum, meaning he sold more than 1 million copies on 3 different albums, so he's a pretty successful dude. And apparently this guy is a big fan of him, leading the entire comment section on that health routine TikTok to be people saying they're never listening to Polo G ever again because of this kid. Now, this guy clearly noticed that the roach stuff was becoming pretty popular because obviously, like, probably the most disgusting thing you could have in your room, other than crap all over the floor, other than stains, other than a blood wall like Asmongold, is to have nature on the inside. And the nature in this case is cockroaches. I think in particular there's something gross about bugs being in your room, even more than like rats or mice or something. I feel like bugs are uniquely disgusting. It's just really foul. And so he started making as many mentions about roaches as possible.
Clearing off my desk so that roaches stop bothering me while I'm playing games. Recently, I was trying to play League of Legends, but I had to cancel my queue. I know, it sucks, but there's a good reason. As you know, my room's been a little messy lately, and I found out that I need a trash bag because I was trying to play League, and I found a roach on my desk. And now this roach, I wasn't even able to find it because it got away. Now, I couldn't throw away these drinks because they were still pretty much full. I'm just going to drink them and finish them. Now, can we get, what is wrong with this drink? What is Starbucks, feeding us? It's kind of messed up. Now, regarding the allegations of me being a girl, I will let you guys know that it swings. Anyway, just so you guys know, SpaghettiOs do not last very good if left out. It made my room smell like SpaghettiOs. Not very appetizing. Kind of took away my appetite. Also, I will be posting a video on the Rat Army update later, so stay tuned.
He made sure to say that his gender swings and then quickly moves on to the next topic, being his rat army. Obviously, because he knows that gender-charged, transsexual topics or whatever tend to get a lot of backlash, both from people who are supportive of trans people and people who aren't supportive. And so obviously this is going to cause a lot more controversy and people talking about him in general. This kid is living in a foul place, but he is also pretty smart about it. He knows this stuff is going to get him attention. He knows what he's doing. That TikTok had 4 million views. A video about deep cleaning his room got 7 million views as well. And if this stuff really bothered him and he really was someone who was trying to show off his life, then he probably would get upset about the fact that people are making fun of him, but instead he plays into it because this is all a bit for him.
Deep cleaning my room so that my rats have a safe place to play. Now, recently I've been eating a lot. I haven't really been taking stuff down. I kind of forget. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, so my schedule's not been too good. I'm sure you guys understand. The desk has kind of filled up. I keep losing roaches on the desk. They'll crawl on and I won't be able to get them and they'll just get away. So that was kind of my wake-up call. So I'm going to start off with this McDonald's bag. That smells really bad, by the way. It was so good fresh, though. I found this unopened bag of Doritos, which was a W, but anyway, I filled up the McDonald's bag, so I'm going to go and take it down. The garbage can was full, so I'll just let my parents take it out when they take the trash out. I don't do any chores. So I got these plates. Look how much pizza I eat. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I'm going to go and rinse the plate off just a little, just some water, just to get it wet, loosens it up, helps my parents do the dishes. So that's all good. Feels good, man. Anyway, guys, I am those 4 plates actually made my heart hurt. So I'm going to take a break.
This one was so foul, the TikTok themselves put a content warning on it saying,
participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt.
I assume they just mean living in a place as gross as his room is dangerous, which, I would definitely agree with that. It probably is a major health risk. Anything for views, am I right? But at the end of the day, this guy may not even sleep in this room. He could just use it for content and sleep in another bedroom. Who knows? He also apparently bought some rats and said he was going to use them to fight the roach army to cause a war between them where the rats are going to exterminate them. Sort of as a metaphor for some historical events that happened that, we probably shouldn't be talking about, but it is sort of a metaphorical thing, exterminating some cockroaches.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's dark. That's dark. That's dark. That's fucking Tom. Even for me, that was dark. Tom, I'm talking to you, Tom Dark, Tom Butt Dark. So stop being so dark.
The rat army is here. Here's your update. So my house is still infested with roaches, but the rats are growing and they are quickly learning and recalibrating their natural predatorial instincts. Soon, I suspect my roach problem will be no more once the rats are cut loose. As you can see, Bella here is still learning her acrobatics. She fails, but that will be necessary if she's going to be hunting roaches, as they are very nimble and fast. Penelope, the blonde one, is much more curious. I suspect she'll be more of a bloodhound, hunting them down and finding them where they hide. And then Bella will be the chaser. Now, I have been training them. I've been teaching them to search around and just generally be curious, because roaches hide in unsuspecting places. So it's important that these rats learn to look in places that they might not expect stuff. I've been hiding treats in my room, so they want to investigate. However, the litter training, the potty training, does need to be adjusted. Clearly it's not working. Stay tuned to watch the combat.
Even make sure to show everyone about how he lives the gamer lifestyle by purchasing only the most disgusting food he possibly can, being Takis and Mountain Dew. I mean, I like both of those things, but eating it as your entire diet is obviously going to take a devastating toll on everything that you are. Just pure like salt and sugar and cornstarch and corn syrup and red 40.
Give me sugar.
This guy's estrogen levels are through the roof right now.
We need to get him on some tea real quick.
And of course, he got a little dessert. He got a Twix bar. Everything you need for a healthy diet.
Going shopping as a Roblox streamer. First things first, I went to the parking lot, almost got hit by a Prius of all things. Now today I'm going to be shopping at H-E-B, which is like the Walmart equivalent of Walmart, but for Texans. So I head inside, and guess the first thing I found was a $1 coupon for Takis Minis from $10.88 to $9.88. It was basically losing money if I didn't buy these. I had to. This lady in red behind me said that she liked my hair. She made my day. Thank you. Also, I found these Doritos, and they had the Doom guy on it. I love Doom, so I had to buy them. But then, that got me thinking. What do you buy with Doritos? Mountain Dew. This was really heavy, so I won't be picking it up again, unfortunately. Found some Pearl Milling Company syrup. I picked this up. You might know it as Aunt Jemima's syrup, but that wasn't very cool. Vienna sausage for my protein. This stuff is great. I love it. I eat it every day. I got some of my favorite hot sauce. I like to put it on the Takis. It really adds flavor to the Takis. And a Twix for if I have a sweet tooth one day. It's like a dessert, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm ready to check out now. So I head over to the checkout, put all my stuff on the conveyor, except the Mountain Dew. It was too heavy for me. I don't like that. Maybe a 6-pack. Anyway, my skin's burning. Don't like the heat. I made sure to put my cart up so Cartnarks doesn't snitch on me. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to see how high I can get this little number here. I don't know what it means. And look who said hi when I came home. That was so sweet of him. Also, my mom helped me get the Mountain Dew. Don't worry.
He's gotten so good at this that he's even doing collaborative skits with other TikTok cringe lords to get the most attention possible.
Yo, guys, wanna run squads? Ew!
Oh, yeah, let's hit it.
Oh, sorry, but we already have 4.
Oh, all right. I get it. I'll just play it on Minecraft, but you'll invite me after, though, right?
You don't want to play it. It's not even that fun.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, guys, want to run up Better Wars on Minecraft?
Yeah, let's do it. That's poggers.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo, XXX_Slayer_XXX. What's up, bro? We're getting on Bed Wars. Want to join up?
Yeah, dude, sounds fun.
But guys, we already have 4.
Oh, well, you don't care about sitting this one out, do you? Slayer doesn't get to play that much ever since the divorce.
Yeah, dude, don't be self-centered, bro.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just get off for the night.
And obviously this caused a lot of people to talk about him. All these videos are the perfect recipe to make a video going, "Oh, this is so cringe, gross, ugh, how could you live like that, bro?" And honestly, that's what I wanted to do with this video. Like, when I found this guy, I was like, oh, I get to, like, make fun of some dysgenic freak. Until I realized this kid is a troll, and I had to be burdened with the knowledge that he's playing everyone. But a lot of channels like August the Duck, and I'm Actually Lazy, kind of took the bait. Not sure if they thought it was real, but, I mean, he got what he wanted out of it for sure. The commentary community industrial complex just keeps on churning. It's a beautiful thing. He also got posted to the Drama Alert Twitter account a few times, and I guess they thought he was a girl, or they called him a girl for engagement bait, which I know that account does stuff like that a lot. Consequently, he or she or Zur Envy, Pow Envy, posted a video talking about respecting Zur pronouns and not calling Zur a girl, which was pretty funny.
So you may remember, right? Drama Alert posted a video of my TikTok cleaning my room, my Instagram reel too, and they were like, Roblox streamer cleaning her room. Roblox streamer showing off her room yet again. He did it again. Keemstar, please, my brother. This is the old one. Her. I said, Keemstar, I am not a girl. 10 million views saying that I'm a girl. Keemstar, bro, this isn't funny anymore, bro. If you do it again, I will be suing, okay? I've got lawyers, okay? I've got rat lawyers, too. Like, I got all types of lawyers, okay? My dad owns Microsoft, too. If you call me a girl again, we're going to have problems, okay? I know. Look, you got to stop doing this to me. My Twitter account is not big enough, okay? I say I'm not a girl, it gets 2 views. Keemstar, please. My brother, please. I'll be watching.
And with all this attention, actually famous people are starting to tune in as well, which is kind of the beautiful thing about TikTok. You can have like just some normal average person who has like no fame, no following, blow up in a month, and then all of a sudden they have a famous rapper in their replies interacting with them, and it's like, it's content, you know, it's fun stuff. This is a barrier that existed very much before the internet, you know, between normal people, quote unquote, and celebrities, and now the lines have completely blurred. It's a nice thing to see. At some point, Pow Envy cut his hair and then started posting videos with his new haircut, kind of unrelated, but just explaining here why he looks different. And then Chief Keef, like the real, you know, Love Sosa, Chief Keef came along and said he wants to hook up with this kid's mom.
Chief Keef wants to get with my mom. Chief Keef commented, is your mom and dad together? Give me your mom's number. I'll teach you a thing or two. Chief Keef, I'm hoping you'll teach me how to rap and be an epic freestylist. I want to be just like you when I grow up. Now, when it comes to my mom, she did ask me, is he cute? And don't worry, I vouched. I said you are. So, Chief Keef, just letting you know, bro, she's interested. Now's your chance. Don't hit while the iron's hot, as they say. But when you come over to my house, can we play Xbox together? I want to play Halo with you. That would be really awesome. And can we could hit the gritty and I love you. La sosa sana soda. I DM'd you. Are you gonna answer my DM?
And this is the real Chief Keef, by the way. You can check the account. This is the real guy. And if you're wondering what Pow Envy's mom looks like, well, here she is.
Why are you always so tired? What do you even do at night?
We're whistling every night to get a level 3 key.
I mean, she's like 50 years old, but I don't really blame Chief Keef, to be honest. I get it. I understand. But if she's willing to appear in the content, then there must be something going on here. I was always wondering, like, how, if this kid is living at home, if he's not living alone, like, how do his parents allow him to have his room in this disgusting of a state? It just seems, like, hard for me to fathom. Like, if when I was living with my parents, if I was doing this, I think my mom would beat the shit out of me or something. Like, she would be upset because it's disgusting, and that's, like, how it should have been. And I think the answer is that they're actually in on it, obviously. They know this is going to make him go viral. They decided to take part in the memes. And now Pow Envy is offering to hook Chief Keef up with his own mom, okay? Chief Keef's going to be giving Pow Envy's mom back shots on video soon. I mean, it's not Polo G, but at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the real Polo G actually does get involved in this whole thing. Would be a beautiful matrimony, truly. And honestly, even as is, I'm excited to see, you know, Pow Envy's mother and Chief Keef hook up. Their beautiful biracial child will be a great addition to the family. Although she is 50, her eggs may be kind of dried up by now, but you know, there's always ways to make it work. You know, modern science technology is really getting pretty far. We'll get Karen from SpongeBob on the case. She'll whip something up. She'll whip up a new formula, a Plan Z, if you will, and we're gonna be having a beautiful child real soon, okay? But at this point, I think the bit is getting a bit too obvious. It was pretty good at first. It was a funny bit. It was more subtle, but now this guy is out on the street holding a Chris Chan style sign asking people to be his girlfriend. He's on his love quest. I think this may be pushing it a bit much. It's getting a little too obvious with this one. Like, I liked the bit earlier on when it was like, you know, you could tell it was fake, but it was more, you know, easy bait. With this now, it's like, it's just, okay, you're out on the street holding a sign that says you want a girlfriend. It's a little more obvious what you're doing here. And, you know, you're pushing it a little bit much, okay? If you want to take my advice as an expert on trolling, it's a bit much. He's also now taking a girl out on dates, apparently. They went to the Cheesecake Factory, where every great relationship starts.
I went on a date to the Cheesecake Factory. I took this pretty girl to the Cheesecake Factory, and she got all ready for a nice dining experience. However, ever since I found out I have to buy rent every single month instead of for the whole year, I decided I can't afford Cheesecake Factory. So I brought our own cheesecake. It was deluxe from H-E-B, which is the Texas version of Walmart. Now, she was a little unimpressed with this, but I think it's just because I didn't bring enough stuff. So I pulled out my drink as well, because drinks are expensive too. So I just brought a 2-liter of Mountain Dew that I got from pizza the other night, and I just saved it for this occasion. Now, moving on, I did get some bread. This is free, and I put the butter on for her. She said she likes butter on the bread, and I did this without being asked because I am a gentleman. Now, she didn't seem too impressed with this, and she said it was unsanitary to use my hands. I think she was just being a little extra, and now my hands were buttery. We did share the Mountain Dew, and it was really warm temperature, so I didn't like it. Now, she did like the cheesecake. She was clearly very hungry. It kind of made me uncomfortable, actually. Usually girls should be ladylike, but we had a fun time. I enjoyed it, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Now, this girl is actually a TikToker named Madison. Her name on TikTok is Madison, and she's a part of this weird cringe culture side of TikTok. And their collabs did way better than her normal content, to the point where a normal upload of hers might get like a few 100,000 views on average, and the ones of them together have gotten millions of views.
I took my Roblox boyfriend to build a bear. At first he was mad. He thought he had to pay for the bear, but I told him I would get him any bear he wants. As you can see, he's looking really hard trying to decide what to get. I told him to get this one because he's my little Risley bear, but that was before I found out it was $50. We got this $15 bear instead. As you can see, he loves it. Look at that smile. I wrote an original song to put in the bear. He was so happy.
Hello, Pal Envy. Why my man so rizzy? Our roaches are gritty. At buffets we be piggies. Playing Roblox so fun. My bear drinking chug jug. Playing Roblox so fun.
He was so moved by my performance. Now it's time to fill up the bear, put special love in it, and they said it's the best bear they've ever made. I kept dropping the heart, and he said that's a bad sign of my love, but I was just nervous. I just performed in front of Build-A-Bear. I just had stage fright. He decided to name his bear Freddy after his favorite bear of all time, Freddy Fazbear. I haven't seen him this happy since his favorite Roblox game got updated. I only had to pay $15 because I lied and said it's his birthday. It's in April. Please don't tell anyone. I don't want to get banned from Build-A-Bear. This was the best day of my entire life.
I would guess they were never actually dating. Could be wrong, but it seems to me like they just wanted to do some collab content. But they've been running cringe TikTok from the top down for a while now, and it's going pretty well for them. They're actually like pretty much killing it, I would say. And you know what? Good for them.
We're breaking up. Me and Madison no longer want to date each other. This is a really sad day for everybody. Me and Madison are now single. So please enter my DMs. And guys, stay out of her DMs now. And now I will tell them all, attention! I'm breaking up with my girlfriend! Now everybody knows that I'm single, so I'm expecting plenty of girls to want to hit me up now. We're at the Galleria down in Houston, Texas, and I'm single. Look at her eating all those Takis. This is why I left her. She eats 2,000 calories a day every hour. I eat 2,000 a whole day, and that's for the whole day. I don't do it every hour. So like I said, I'm now single. Anyway, guys, I am single now. So like I said, hit me up. I'm single. Just like I said, I'm single. So any last words?
I admit it, another roach got me finished.
Yeah, what a loser. That's why I'm leaving her. Peace.
How Envy is even making videos with other attractive female TikTokers, and they're getting a ton of views as well. Just seeing this unkept, greasy goblin hanging out with girls is apparently what everyone wants to see above all else. Part of it is people who think it's all real and are like,
how did this weird-looking guy date a pretty girl?
Part of it is people who know that it's all clearly super staged.
Helping Pow Envy get flexible. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually a personal trainer, so I wanted to start off teaching him how to do bow and arrow, but his form wasn't that great. So then we moved on to some high kicks, but he couldn't quite get his knee up to the height that we wanted, so we decided maybe to just give up on that. Then he started flexing the watch he refused to buy me, which made me kind of mad, so we moved on to middle splits. Unfortunately, he was still a little bit stiff, so we decided that wasn't the move, and moved on to squats. But his form was more so resembling that of a Discord moderator, and not exactly demonstrating athleticism, which sent me into a bit of a mental breakdown. Then he said his bones were feeling a little bit soft, so we decided to lay out a blanket for him. I wanted to help him with his strength to do some active stretches, so we tried some unilateral leg lifts, but he couldn't quite get it. Then he got a little mad at me. So we moved on to some core work, and I decided to try and show him some levers, but he couldn't quite do it.
But the entire comment section is people saying things like, what am I doing wrong? I need a TED Talk from this guy on Riz. I'm gonna need a 12-page essay on what I'm doing wrong. Well, to be honest, girls do like a man who has roaches in his room, so you guys should start there. Then make sure you're 110 pounds, soaking wet. Always make sure your breath smells like the crumbs underneath a big couch. And finally, have big bug eyes to stare deep into their soul for, you know, the fact that they're a woman. And they need to be stared at by those big eyes as they acknowledge the fact that they will be facing the portal to hell soon. So with all this interest, a few articles have been written about this guy. One in particular from Business Insider actually ended up interviewing him, and they got some interesting choice quotes. Pow Envy told Business Insider that nothing is staged. In fact, the trash he leaves in his room brings in so many roaches, he sees about 2 to 3 a day, that he's made content counting them and attempting to kill them. The creator has been streaming on Roblox since 2013, but he's only amassed a little over 17,000 followers on Twitch. He started making TikToks in mid-2022 and gained over 200,000 followers after uploading his bedroom tours. He often frames his videos as day in the life of a Roblox streamer. It's like finding Pokemon. You'll be wandering the room and they pop out at you. He said about spotting cockroaches. His videos feed into popular and concerning tropes about video game creators having poor hygiene and living in messy conditions. He's also shared TikToks of himself learning how to cook. He boiled cup noodles, hiring maids to clean his room, and advocating for showering only once a week. Now, to be clear, I do believe that the mess is real. I mean, you can see the roaches in real time, but realistically, this kid is playing it up with the mannerisms and how he says things because he wants to get views and he knows that this sort of skinny, greasy neckbeard type thing is an archetype people want to see and make fun of. This article also has him claiming he has a brand deal in the works. Not sure what that could be, but it doesn't really surprise me that that's happening. Considering the amount of clicks he's getting, a lot of companies would probably kill to have an advertisement on a page as popular as his. And apparently this dude has become somewhat of a local hero. People around him seem to be in on the joke, and they wanted to be in the content, so he did a meetup at a local Burger King where he bought everyone burgers, and they all came out to hang out with him. It looks like there was like 30 people or so there.
I hosted a fan meetup and things got pretty kooky. We headed to Burger King and I bought 58 count nuggets.
Thank you. Anybody want nuggets? Me.
After everybody got their nuggets, I tried to find a Burger Queen.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Can you take it? Oh my god. Put on your head. Yeah, sure. Oh no. Kiss your power.
Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you enjoyed the nuggets.
Thank you. I love him.
After all the pressure from finding a Burger Queen, I was pretty worn out, so I had to take a seat. This guy decided to jump in the fountain afterwards. Thank you to everybody who came. It was really cool meeting all of you guys. Hopefully next time more baddies will show up though. Not enough baddies for me.
I mean, it looks like a pretty successful event. You know, this guy has a little bit of a local fan base going on. On the subject of his parents, he said his parents do support the videos and him going viral on TikTok, but they don't support his room itself. Personally, if this was my kid, no matter how viral he was on TikTok, I would threaten to kick him out because a roach-infested room is going to affect the rest of the house, and an infestation can also, you know, require exterminators, which can be expensive. If it goes on for long enough, you know, the roaches can get into other rooms and it can decrease the property value of the house over time. To me, it seems like a very bad long-term plan, but if this is what he wants to do and his parents are, you know, okay with it, they don't care enough to make him stop or clean it, then what can we really say? All I can do is look at his foul room and laugh, really. So haha, see, it's funny. It made me laugh. This kid even has a YouTube channel where he responds to people who make fun of him, like, you know, commentary channels or whatever. He's not too active on it, but he has posted a few videos over the past year or so. Honestly, I'm surprised he's not capitalizing on this more. If I were him, I would be trying to stream more often and make a bunch of like Roblox related videos or whatever where he plays up this persona a little bit to get views and make a little bit of extra money. But, you know, ultimately that's his prerogative, how he wants to capitalize on it. Maybe he just hasn't figured out how to make content that's longer than 1 minute long yet.
It sucks to have to be here, but I have to come clean. I've been exposed. I have been proven in the public eye to be an absolute filth machine. Recently, it came to my attention that a YouTuber made a video showcasing my filth. I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed. I think he brought up points that just aren't true. He made allegations about me. He didn't understand the full scope of the situation.
There's no way that room will smell good, and there's no way that he could probably smell good, because that is absolutely...
I do smell good.
Absolutely disgusting.
You had like 3 solid milk cups. Okay, but milk doesn't smell that bad. It smells bad for like the first day, and then the smell goes away. So it was fine. It was never like really that big of an issue. Good video though. Good review. Good review.
But the only video he's done in a few months is just a compilation of his gross room and showing him cleaning it. But by the end, it does seem to be a lot cleaner. Until the next day, when it's disgusting again. This guy reminds me of another dude that I reacted to recently, which will be out soon. This guy basically makes videos on TikTok where he pretends to be like kind of a gross, like League of Legends, sort of offline TV type guy, RGB bisexual lighting all over his room. Really cringe videos about like justifying wearing makeup as a man and how it's not gay. And at first, I thought the guy was not a troll. I thought he was just like unironic because there are a lot of people like that. But the more I looked into it, the more I realized that probably like 40% of what that dude does is bait. His name is Vyoko, I believe, on TikTok.
Being a full-time TikToker is harder than a 9-to-5. So let me tell you why my job is harder than yours. I hate being able to work whenever I want, where I want. It just makes it super hard to stay disciplined and keep uploading. Not having a boss means I can get lazy, and whenever I feel like it. And there's probably nothing worse than being able to sleep in all day because you don't have to show up. It makes wanting to get out of bed every morning a challenge. It sucks. A 9-to-5 is easier because you show up, get told what to do, and then you can go home. It's not that hard. Plus, we're constantly draining our pool of creativity, and when you run out of creativity, you encounter a large barrier. Getting past that is a challenge. I'm just playing. I'd much rather have this job than an actual 9-to-5. Ain't no way I'm working at McDonald's.
But I personally am actually enjoying this like renaissance of cringe culture, even if a lot of it is bait, because on one hand we have real like disgusting people like Nova Online or Jupiter the Hybrid who are real, you know, crusty ass Discord mods, and way worse than that too. And then on the other hand you have people like Pow Envy who are just baiting people and, you know, getting a lot of success doing it. I can't complain too much. I honestly wish I was slightly dumber so I could take the bait at face value and just enjoy this for the cringe it's supposed to be. But alas, you know, I'm just a big-brained YouTuber genius, guys, and that's just, you know, I'm in Mensa, I'm a my IQ is 180 or something big like that. You're eating up your breakfast while I'm heating up my dinner. Shout out FouseyTube for that banger. I'm also very retarded. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching until the end. See you tomorrow. And be sure to become a member. For $5 a month, they get the members-only podcasts and exclusive videos that only members get. Thanks so much for your support.
We're whistling every night to get a level 3 Giat. Kyson at Cumriz with us since Ohio. We've been phantom taxed. We're forced to be skibbity. The food from our fridge gets sacked. The Fazbear gang we used to love. Now we just get rizzled up. Please let me practice.